Alright, we're live, we're streaming, the microphone isn't falling down. I've booted up Trackmania Turbo, and it's really interesting to see on Twitch how many people are following different games. Some of you guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't know how many people actually use that feature. I don't really use it as a viewer, because whenever I get on Twitch, I just like am following, or I mean I'm watching people I follow, and then to find about new streamers I just like kind of hear about people I follow, or hear about people through the fighting game community or the speedrun community. But anyway, I noticed that like the newest Trackmania game has like way more followers than any of the other ones. So I'm downloading the new one. It's free to play. I'm gonna try this free to play game. And like I couldn't find anywhere online that definitively says how many tracks are in the new game. Which is kind of interesting, but yeah, I should start playing this game that I have booted up, because like I've been really any games to play through. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Since I quit coughing and messing around on Steam. Alright. And like I started a let's play of this game, and the videos are really laggy, so I'm just gonna play through all the tracks again. Maybe we'll get some greens. Maybe we'll turn some ones that are not gold into gold. But for all the ones that are already gold, I'm not gonna try to get gold again. I'm just gonna play through the track. And hopefully this time won't be laggy, because I think this computer is superior to my old one, which I had been recording this Let's Play on. So yeah, let's go for green. Green is the new platinum in this game, basically. Oh, that's not a good start. We gotta start off the video doing something that looks cool, right guys? Oh yeah, let me see if the microphone is working. Oh, it's actually working. Is it working over here? Okay. Last time I shut off OBS and turned it back on, it like desynced. I guess 2 times is the charm to keep the microphone booted up properly. Alright, how do I drift again? There we go. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm pretty trash at this game. Maybe I'm just getting warmed up. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, and I think it looks kind of cool. How my doorway behind me right there is like showing some daylight. The light you are seeing from behind the doorway is exclusively light from the sun. There are no electronic lights on in that room. So it's gonna kind of always be there as like a, how can I put this? It's kind of like having a window on the stream, which I do really want to do that someday. Because it's cool to like be watching a stream or be watching the YouTube video and know what time of the day or night it was. Like, I mean, not exactly what time it is. Although if you're watching a stream on Twitch, you kind of get that if you know what time the streamer's in. But anyway, I think it just kind of makes a cool vibe. It's like, sometimes the stream just has that nighttime vibe or something, right? But yeah, going through all these ones I already got gold, then it should, be a pretty decent warm-up, hopefully. Go west, yippee-ki-yay. But yeah, I mean, Trackmania, the new game is just called Trackmania. Which, like, apparently that's the cool thing to do now, just, all these long-running video game series just naming themselves whatever the series is called. Mortal Kombat 1, LOL. Xbox One. I kind of hope Street Fighter doesn't do that. I don't think Street Fighter would do that. Seems like it's ironic because it presents itself as like simplistic, simplified, and cool in that manner. But it actually comes across as like a desperate attention grab. It's like we're just calling it Trackmania. We're not asking for too much of your attention. You don't have to read a long title like Trackmania Turbo or Trackmania United Forever. I mean, the Mortal Kombat 1 thing is kind of something a little different because it has the number 1 on it. It's not just called Mortal Kombat. But why the heck am I talking about Mortal Kombat when there's like a million other video games that are more deserving of my attention, right? No, it's just been pretty popular because like the game isn't out yet, but they're like putting it up at tournaments and a bunch of shit like that. So the marketing team is going ham basically. So I've been just hearing about it. And I want the game to come out already so I can stop hearing about it. Just leave me alone to browse my Street Fighter 6 discourse. Although that's been kind of toxic lately and kind of annoying, so there's a lot of people complaining. Like, I kind of get why they don't like the game, but still, like, it's like, how about instead of complaining about this game, you either just shut up and play the game, or go play a different game if your complaints are coming from a feeling of disliking the game so much. But I think the real reason is that a lot of people are so committed to the Street Fighter series and to Street Fighter 6 they just feel like stuck in a hole. It's like there's no escape. I must complain. I must make sure my complaints are heard by the masses. I don't know. I don't really get it. I don't really get that feeling. It seems like a lot of people have these days. You know, but I'm not trying to be so much of a hater. Like, you guys, people can use their free speech to complain if that's what their road leads them down or whatever. But yeah, so I got today off. It is a Saturday. I've been having a normal Monday through Friday schedule. Right now it is 7:34 a.m. and I kind of want to stream like all day. Oh shit, that was really ugly. I think that was the game's fault. I'm blaming the game for that one. But yeah, so anyway, I was looking through my YouTube channel, and like I don't want to leave too many unfinished projects, just because I don't know, like it's kind of annoying because like every video game, like every single video game has the potential to have like a serious fan, and so by that logic, any Let's Play that one starts on a gaming channel could be someone's favorite Let's Play they've found of yours. It could just be someone's favorite Let's Play, period. And so if like you play through a couple episodes and then you just disregard the Let's Play, the viewer who's viewing it in the future who is really enjoying it will be like, oh, why didn't this guy like finish this? Like, where is all the extra content I'm craving right now? So I'm thinking ahead basically, because right now all I've gotten positive feedback for is my fighting game videos, which if anybody sees this who watched those, thank you for your support. It really means a lot. But yeah, nobody has cared about my other gaming content so far, and that's totally fine. You know, it's just for fun. It's just kind of something for me that I do for myself at this point. But I think it's fun. Here's the thing, like, there was recently like a video games tournament, but like a really different kind of one, because it was something like who's like the ultimate gamer of all video games, and they had like Sonic Fox. I think Void won the tournament if I remember right. I don't know, you guys can look this up if you know what I mean. Just put like the Sonic Fox multiple video game, like kind of like gaming celebrity tournament. Like they had gamers from all different spheres, because I didn't know anybody else who entered it apart from those two. Because I'm in the tiny FGC bubble. Some of you guys already know that. Yeah, but yeah, if I would have been in there though, I don't know if I can beat Void, because like I watched him play a lot of Multiversus was the only thing recently, and like which like obviously that's, well, one, that game is like kind of dead in the water, which is unfortunate, but also is kind of inevitable, because Smash Bros is just like something on that next level sort of unmatched at this point in the context of platform fighters. But yeah, when I watch him play Multiverses though, I'm like, dang, this guy is really good though. Like, and I don't know, I kind of had the same feeling for Sonic Fox, but like, I think basically that platform fighters are more similar to all other gaming genres in general than 2D fighters, because like 2D fighters are a lot about like the combos, really specific things like the combos, like knowing the spacing of your moves, just like very, very intimately. I want to do that one again for some reason, but just like very, very intimately knowing all of your character's moves and when to use each of those moves. And like that's a beautiful thing. Like I love those games, you know, but it's like that is very different from like pretty much all other video games. Like most, if not all other video games, those kind of, both of those things I said, the combos and then knowing your character's moveset super well and knowing the matchups super well, like the amount of game knowledge you need to have at your disposal to be a top player is really unique to fighting games, and like it doesn't carry over to anything else, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Whereas for platform fighters, it can kind of be the same idea since it's still a fighting game, but just like the way you move around and jump around and like, you know, it is like a platforming game in a way. Like you're navigating the platforms for a really different reason, but you still are navigating the platforms, unless it's the final destination, then you're navigating a platform. If I know Final Destination, that's the most it gets to be looking like a 2D fighter. For people that don't know Smash Bros, Final Destination is just like one flat stage, one big platform. Oh my god, why does it keep lagging? This is unfortunate. Hopefully the video isn't laggy again, like those first 4 were. Oh yeah, speaking of lagging, I had an unfortunate discovery this morning, because I went to boot up Street Fighter V, which I did, and it loaded up quickly, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like quick and good. Maybe I'll see a higher frame rate than my PlayStation 4 achieved, lol, no. Yeah, no, it was really bad. It was like just extremely, extremely slow, laggy, unplayable. It was running like smoothly, which was weird, but it was just at like, I don't know, you guys probably know what I mean. It's like when a video game's running like so slowly, it's like very, like, it's like if the original was like running through molasses instead of water. Because like ideally you want to be running through air, like that's the smoothest it can get. Like water, maybe we can work with water, but no, this thing was running through molasses, and I mean nowadays you can't even really work with water, because like there's a million streamers who got like a dope ass setup with 0 performance issues, so if you have any single performance issue, your chances are reduced from like 0.001 to like 0.0000001 at making it big. No, maybe it's not that low, but something around the 0.01, and then a few, at least 1 or 2 zeros there. Okay, yeah, but if you're as cool as me, then I got like a 5 or 10% chance. I'm gonna roll the dice. I feel like I should sing Viva La Vida right now, but I'm gonna do some karaoke streams, so we'll save it for that. I've been brainstorming a stream ideas. I want to do some karaoke streams. Oh, great. But yeah, I want to do like some streams where I played music, and like some of my videos are gonna be copyrighted anyway. Like my 5 hour and 50 minutes, so basically 6 hour Samurai Showdown video got copyright strike. I was like, man, I was gonna make so much money off of that in like 10 or 20 years probably. but it's okay. Not everything is about money around here. In case that was not extremely self-evident. Alright, we finally get a gold. Is that our first one? Oh wait, we got the green. I appreciate the hype, bro. Trackmaster! I didn't think that seemed that fast. I guess I nailed the part where you jump and slow down. I kind of did nail it, actually. Like, I entered the part after that, like, really smoothly, so... Alright, we got a green. All I wanted to get was one. That's enough to satisfy my desire for the green. Speaking of money, LOL. But yeah, since Street Fighter 5 wasn't running... Oh, come on, bro. If that happens and I'm on a good run, I'm gonna be so salty. But yeah, speaking of the Street Fighter 5 thing too, like I probably won't be able to play through GTA 5. It's funny because I have bought it for my PlayStation 3. The last time I checked, I cannot stream from. It needs like some kind of different capture card, even though it's also HD, which I think is really dumb. But yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna try running GTA 5 earlier. It might have just been like a weird Street Fighter thing, but this isn't a gaming computer. It's a think center. It's the computer that's supposed to help you think, apparently. A really stupid name, but hey, I don't want to insult the computer, or else it's gonna hate me and stop letting me stream on it. Yeah, then speaking of AI, all these topics just leading into one another. So it's like a late night show opening monologue. Yeah, I'm gonna be a late night show talk host for you guys at some point, so please look forward to that. But yeah, like I updated all of my apps on my phone. I do this like once every 2 or 3 months, just like once there's like 40 or 50 or 60 updates. I'm like, yeah, let's just do them all at once on a day like today where I don't really need to worry about charging my phone, so I'm gonna be here mostly. As of right now, that's my plan. But anyway, so I updated all my apps. I updated Snapchat. I know I'm kind of weird for using Snapchat, even though it's like mostly for young people. But to have a serious opinion on Snapchat, real quick, if I may. To me, it's like a social media that is what social media is more meant to be like, because it's just like yeah, like I send a funny picture to my friends. I'm doing something cool, I post it on my story, but it's disappeared after 24 hours because like I'm not trying to like make a freaking like memorial of my entire life like Facebook, and like some people kind of do Instagram like that. Like this is when I'm so doing everything amazing and beautiful and sexy, and I don't know. I don't really know what people use Instagram for, so I'm not going to pretend to know that, but my general minimal opinion of it is very low. Snapchat is alright though. I used to think, like, I mean, I had deleted it for a while. I was like, oh yeah, like, when I see people using Snapchat, they look like little babies or something, but I kind of got over it. It's still pretty fun or whatever. So anyway, I had a Snapchat update, and I open it up, and there's one message from something called, like, AI bot, and it's like, hey, I'm your AI bot friend, like, what's up, dog? And I just, I was like, oh, so this is a thing now. And so I was just like, hello, can you please leave me alone? And they were like, yeah, sure, take care. I was like, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to throw shade to people who like to talk to AI, or like all the people who have AI girlfriends. You guys can do what you want. I mean, I think this is very sad, and I think you're dancing with the devil. That's just what I think about that, but I don't know. It makes me a little bit sad that every Snapchat user will be presented with an opportunity to make an AI friend. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can keep talking about that, but that's a pretty dark topic, so let's just not do that. But just my closing thoughts on it. It was weird. I very strongly suspect that this is only going to grow in popularity, and I'm not really ready for that, but I sort of want to live a hermit lifestyle because the way that things are going in the outside world is sort of undesirable. Just imagine that, a Twitch streamer who finds the outside world undesirable. I'm sure you guys have never heard of such a thing. But yeah, if you guys have Snapchat, you can download the update and see what I mean. There's some people might already seen it. Might have been from an update for a while ago. I was kind of surprised I didn't hear about it, because to me it's pretty out there, but for all I know, maybe a lot of social media sites are doing that now. The chatbot, or Chat GPT, I mean, that's the AI that's been around now for a while, and back in the day when they were just starting it off, they had the Clever Bot. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, but I remember using that, like, I think I was in high school or something. Back when I was more young and naive, I'm like, oh, what's this? This seems cool. I mean, it was fine to check out, but ultimately, I now feel that it is very not cool. But yeah, once again, I'm just saying, like, anybody out there wants to use that stuff, go for it. I'm not gonna be an advocate against your communication partners of choice. I guess that's how I will say that. Yeah, then there's another really easy transition that this monologue can go towards, which I will take. So I randomly saw this thumbnail of, like, you guys know how, like, a lot of people make shitty YouTube videos and, like, it's kind of like clickbaity and, like, hype culture, you know, all that bullshit. It was like a thumbnail of that variety, and it was like Oda, like the guy who made One Piece, like, it was a picture of him, and it said, like, Oda spends like $10 million on the AI girlfriend or something like that. And obviously I'm not gonna watch that video because I find it hard to believe, and if it is true, I don't want to know. I'm choosing to believe it is false. But anyway, I mean, he married a Nami cosplayer, everybody knows that, so why would he even do that anyway, right? But, what else was I gonna say? I don't know. AI girlfriend, Oda. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to talk more about the One Piece live action. There's already so many people, like, clamoring about, like, we want season 2, please, like, confirm season 2 and start working on that shit. And so I think the announcement will probably come before the holiday season. So when people are feeling cheery and jolly, they can, no, nobody will feel that around Christmas anymore, unfortunately, I don't think, but, yeah, no, but sometime around the holiday season, because then, as they confirm season 2, people will buy more, One Piece merch. Alright, that's a little too loud, can I turn the music down? I think I tried to do this before, and this game is so, like, not, like, I understand the aesthetics are kind of an old school game, but that doesn't mean you had to not include, like, the quality of life improvements that a lot of modern games have. Like, this looks like 2003, okay? that was straight out of 2003, so I'm disappointed in the settings. It's okay. It's not a deal breaker. I still like the series a lot. Trackmania. What other video game series have the word mania in the title? No, that wasn't even 2003. It was more like 1993, honestly. Which is really ironic given the attention to detail of the in-game engine. They just put this game out and they're like, race on the tracks, have fun. Don't look at the settings. We made this font smaller for the settings so you wouldn't go there. Gravity isn't your enemy unless you're gravitationally challenged. One of the weirdest phrases I have learned in my lifetime. If you want to know what it means, you can look it up. I'm not going to explain, but gravitationally challenged is a phrase in the human language. In the English language. I don't know why I said human. I mean, English is a human language, so I guess it wasn't that nonsensical, but... Alright, give me the green. Even though I did drive through the water, but still give me the green. Oh no. If I wouldn't have splashed there, I would have totally got it. No cap. Oh, that's it. But yeah, so anyway, another cool thing I want to tell you guys about is it's going to be something else I'm going to be streaming. I may have already mentioned this or something. I had the Town of Salem tattoo. Maybe I'll switch into a tank top later, but there's kind of no need for the darkness anyway. Yeah, but they recently came out with Town of Salem 2, which I was not expecting, and I was very pleasantly surprised by, as someone who is invested in the series in the form of a tattoo and being a serious fan. And I was pleasantly surprised with Town of Salem too. Like people were insulting me. People were saying I fucked up. Just like the classic Town of Salem experience. Just like people who take the game seriously and are just that internet that type of arrogance and superiority you can only really find on the internet. The Town of Salem games are so good for bringing in people like that, which I'm so glad. But yeah, so Town of Salem 2, no, but yeah, all jokes aside, it did seem really good. Like it's just a way more like engaging, and way more complicated, but in a good way, version of the original game. Because like they added a lot more roles than I thought they would have the ambition for once I heard about Town of Salem 2, because like I saw the trailer long before I played the game for the first time today, and I didn't watch any gameplay. I didn't want to have any spoilers of it. For me, it's not really a good streaming game, not really good content game. It's not going to stop me from streaming it. But what else do I want to say about Town of Salem 2? Like, it's awesome. I don't know. That's pretty much it. If you haven't played a Town of Salem game, like, somebody said Town of Salem 2 was free. I thought I paid for it, but I might have misremembered that. I know you can play Town of Salem 1 for free, though. They're both an online game, and for people who have ever played the game Mafia, like, you have the town and the Mafia, and the Mafia kills the town at night and all that shit, and you vote people out. It's just like that, but on steroids. But not on steroids. It's like the game Mafia, but if it was like Mafia is like Saitama from One Punch Man before he started working out. Okay, wait, no, that's the opposite direction hyperbole. That's a little bit too extreme. All right, so what's the middle ground? So the Saitama one was too extreme. The steroids one was not accurate because steroids really suck and ultimately do your body a lot of disservice. Okay, so basically, here's the metaphor I've decided on. There are a lot of options, of course. What Mafia is to Town of Salem, it's basically the equivalent of like a 1v1 basketball game versus a 5v5. Because like, yeah, of course 1v1 is fun, and like, you know, it's just like a really close look at your opponent. The town has had the close look at the Mafia, because it kind of is a 1v1 in the old school Mafia as well. So this metaphor isn't perfect, but we're just going to run with this one. But then 5v5, like, you know, you got all different kind of like options. Like at any given moment you have a lot of people to pass to, or on defense, like a lot of people you should be guarding, and there's just a lot of different ways the game can go. Like there's a lot of different ways each run to the basket can go. Then even some stuff can happen in between, like if somebody what was I gonna say? Somebody steals the ball, somebody like fumbles the ball, and there's a scramble. So yeah, try out Town of Salem. I'm doing some free advertising for them, so you're welcome. Town of Salem Game Company, which I forgot the name of. I might stream some of that later. The only things I had in mind to stream were some of this, and some Persona 3. I recently joined the JRPG subreddit, which is really cool, and some guy made like a really like I'm serious, it was a really long post about Persona 3. I honestly forget even what the point was. It was like something like it's his favorite game of all time and why he liked it, and just a long version of that. And I commented like, hey dude, like that's pretty cool, you know, like I just started a let's play of Persona 3 Portable, so reading what you said made me more excited to play it. I'm like, yeah, cool, man. And this is such a typical internet nerd response type of dynamic that went on, because like I said what I said. I'm like, yeah, cool, dude, like I'm more excited to do my let's play now. And he's like, hey, like I remember how the message started too, because I thought this was really funny. He's like, hey, you're gonna totally hate me for saying this. You're gonna totally hate me for saying this, but Persona 3 Portable is so trash. You need to play through Persona 3 FES on the emulator instead. Also, I'm just gonna play through all the tracks again. I don't feel like getting gold on that one. But yeah, he's like, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but yeah, like P3P is pretty bad. Like if you want to get the full experience, you need to play Persona 3 FES on emulator. And I was basically like, yeah, I mean, like I already started this let's play, man, and like I like have been using emulators for a while, so I kind of want to just play this on my Switch. And he kind of just said like the same thing again. He was like, yeah, like if you don't do Persona 3 FES, you're missing out on like 3D environments and cutscenes and like stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, like, and honestly how I feel is like, yeah, I can do without 3D environments and cutscenes. Like Because both of those things in a visual novel type game are... I mean, cutscenes can be okay, but like, when I'm playing a video game, I don't want there to be cutscenes. Like, I just have mixed feelings, because like, in the Danganronpa games, like, some of the cutscenes are really dope. But like, that's the only time I really have like thought like, okay, like these cutscenes actually kind of serving a purpose. Like usually, and I mean, it's because it's a visual novel game. Like for a visual novel, you have the cutscenes, okay, but like Persona 3 is sort of half visual novel, half RPG. But like, I want the story to play out in the RPG. Like when I'm like while I'm fighting a battle, or like I just want to see the character sprite standing in front of the evil character sprite and talking their shit, not like in a cutscene they start doing it. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of complicated topic, but ultimately I think that the fates lined up for me to play Persona 3 Portable for a reason. And despite that Omega fans suggestion, because like there's no way you can let me see if I'm thinking of the right word here. You could never over exaggerate that person's commitment to being a strong fan of Persona 3. But that's the risk you run when you're such a fan of that. You'll just like, somebody will like play a different version of the game, or like skip, like you're watching a playthrough or skip the cutscene, and like, oh my god, you can't skip this. This is the most important part if you want to really enjoy this. And like, I understand that feeling, because like there are some TV shows where I would have a moment like that, where somebody's like talking to me while the TV show's on. I'm like, hey, you need to shut up. This part's really important. But that kind of energy is just like usually that type of energy doesn't accomplish what it sets out to accomplish. So it's kind of pointless, kind of just kind of unfortunate. Because yeah, those kind of situations are always exactly like the idiom where you can like lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink. It's like, yeah, I can put on a really dope rap song for the homies, but if nobody's listening and they don't really embrace the song, it's like, yeah, that's kind of on you, the homies. That's kind of on you guys. But yeah, that's this world for you. A lot of people are not ready to experience or listen to many things because they're just in their own tight little bubble. Their own personalized social media experience, which keeps them bathing in the same exact things they've seen over and over and over. Just like me with fighting games, pretty much. Oh, dang. Stay focused. Yeah, I'm not making no promises here. Yeah, and plus apparently Persona 3 is like a really long ass game, so less cutscenes, less having to traverse a 3D environment is more time efficient. And plus, like, Persona 3 Portable came out after FES, so like I should have asked this guy, like, so why did they even make it? Like, what, like, how, like, if you love the game so much and are glad the company made it, how do you not understand their vision to have Persona 3 Portable be an honorable rendition of Persona 3? But I wasn't that deeply invested in the conversation to go back and ask him that. I just thought it was kind of funny. been looking for some true nerds in all of my time of browsing fighting game stuff on Reddit and Twitter. My search has not entirely failed, but it has mostly failed. But I think I'll be able to find some true nerds in the JRPG subreddit. It's not like necessarily people I aim to like be internet friends with or stuff like that, but I just like I need that nerd energy. Like something about being around people with that type of energy is so like rejuvenating to me. That's why I used to really like going to fighting game tournaments. Usually I don't give texting any credit for being an authentic communication medium or carrying any energy with it, but some energies are so palpable that you can read messages from people and you just can kind of feel it, or maybe it's you can imagine it. And feeling things, imagining things. Not much of a difference, right? Give me the gold. I keep going back and forth with this guy like crazy. Give me the loot! Give me the loot! I'm the goat. You heard it here first, I'm the goat. Is that the... oh no. Was this one hard? I kind of forget what was this one. Maybe I'll come back and get all these gold. But we're gonna still skip that other multi-lap track for now. Big jump. Do the big jump. Oh yeah, I was following the gold medal there. That means I did the right strategy. Take some short turns. Oh dang. If I take a short turn there, if I find a way to angle that where I take a short turn, I'll definitely win, because the gold medal doesn't do that. Alright, so we want to angle to the right. Okay, then send them for a corkscrew instead. Yeah, see, I still even overtook him because that short turn there was a huge upgrade. Wow, screw you, dude. Screw you, gold medal guy. Yeah, like 0.03 seconds, really, bro. I think this is maybe the GOAT. Oh yeah. This run is the GOAT. Give me the loot. Oh wait, was there one more? No, it's just that one. Jeez, I really was not caring about getting gold up there this one. Yeah, I think that was my original intention, to beat all the tracks and then come back for gold if I felt like it. I like the dog sticking his tongue out, or the fox. 8-ball. Yeah, I do find this track to be pretty stupid. But we can keep going. And by keep going, I mean not keep going and keep doing the same track. I guess this is kind of cool, but like, it's just that like tracks like these take up room for like where we could have like, I don't know, something not that. I don't know how to put it, but like it's just, to me it's kind of gimmicky, I guess. Sort of deviates from the good Trackmania track formula. So why is the helicopter up higher for this car than it was for the other one? I don't really see why that would be a thing. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed, dude. Guys, like how I swerved around the exit ramp perfectly. It's pretty sick. Oh, this is the one I got green. There's no way I'm gonna beat my ghost on this one. Yeah, I was really zooming up there. Let me keep up and see what he does. I went through the water. I went through the water and got green. That's insane. Aw, come on. I need to see what the ghost does. I wanna, I wanna appreciate my past self. My past efforts. Oh, that's why. That's why, because it's really bumpy up in there, and the smoothest path goes through the water a little bit. Yeah, I like that track a lot. Good job, my past self. There's no need to improve upon your greatness. Oh geez, now we're really drifted. Now we're in the wet sand or something. Is that why it's like orange? Yeah, isn't that weird how like stuff can turn a darker color from water? Yeah, I don't really get why that is. It's kind of interesting. Cause like it makes sense why stuff like wine or like barbecue sauce would leave a stain, but like why does water leave a stain? I mean, it doesn't leave like a long stain. It's like, I guess that's like what I'm thinking is kind of like the after effect. Like you can't see a stain of water, but right when it happens, you can see it, and it makes stuff darker. Boom. I had to do a little backflip real quick there. Alright, whatever. A little drive through the beach. I mean, we only got it silver. Yeah, I'll try a little more then. Thought it was already gold. Supposed to mash circle at the end before we touch the finish line. Alright, what the heck am I supposed to do here? It's pretty much all about that one turn right there, which I think I got it actually. Alright, good. Alright, who's next? Well, it's done there. I like it. I wonder if they have any different cars in the new Trackmania game, or if it's all just the same car. I mean, if they just call it Trackmania, yeah, it sounds like it's supposed to be a simplified version, so I think there'd only be one. Trackmania. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what's gonna be next? Final Fantasy? Super Smash Brothers. No, it's gonna be Super Smash Brothers and Sisters. That would still be a new improvement upon the name. Smash Brothers and Sisters. That would be perfect for these times where all people care about is incest, right? Yeah, no, that was kind of a bad joke. Man, I was originally going to be a teacher, and when I see stories about how children behave in classrooms these days, I'm like, I could never deal with something like this. Like, I would have finished up the workday, but then I would have been gone. Like, I would have been like, no way am I enduring this. These unfortunate results of the world's shittiest parents. Like, the shittiest parents that the world has ever seen are absolutely living on this planet right now. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Yeah, I like this track a lot though. Oh no. This track didn't want me to like it. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, the Black Series is gonna have a lot of the anti-gravity shit. I hope not. Dude, this thing turns so fast. Its handling is off the charts. Got the handles for days. Go, give me the green. This would be a fun track to go for green on. I feel like a mini tongue twister. Fun track to go for green on. Nah, it wasn't that bad, but oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be grinding this game that much. When the new Trackmania game has like hundreds of thousands more followers, I kind of want to take my chances over there after this Let's Play. It'll probably be the next game I try out to see if it's gonna be laggy or not. Now that Street Fighter V wasn't working, I'm really nervous about if Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are gonna work. But I guess I'm not that curious, or else I would have just freaking tested it already. I've been that excited to stream. Gotta put some other stuff on hold. Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not working today. I'm really kind of sore. I don't know why my arms are sore. I pretty much only use my legs, but it's definitely the case right now. Yeah, I guess a bicycle is kind of a full body workout. Everything except the abs, which is what I need to work. LOL. But yeah, I've been riding a bicycle like 13 miles a day, Monday through Friday, so. Boom. That's the thing about this game though, that's a little bit like, I don't know, like, even though I was making fun of Trackmania for calling it the simple name, like, it's like, there's 4 different cars, okay, that's good, like, the different handling, that different feel for the 4 cars, that's really cool. So, why, for all 4 different cars, are there so many different types of terrain, so then like they don't feel the same on it? I don't know. Tell me if you guys are following what I mean in the comment section down below. But anyway, yeah, we're cleaning up though. We got them all gold, and we did that over here minus the 1 track. Maybe I'll come back for you later. Yeah, I think we're on this one, right? Oh shit. That's what I would have liked to ask the game developers when they make tracks like this. What are you doing? Why do you think people want to drive on this shit? I mean, maybe some people like it. For all I know, it could have been well received, but... Alright, yeah, I'm not going for gold. Like the all the zooming in camera shit and the twisting anti-gravity like roller coaster looking shit. It's like, bro, I would have played Roller Coaster Tycoon before I would have been on a track like that. Like, which is a cool game series. I've barely never tried that. Like, I played one version of it, but like, what the heck even was that? I'm having like such a weird nostalgia memory about that game. What the heck game was that? Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, Thrillville Off the Rails. I've been really addicted to going on Metacritic lately. Dang, they had it for a lot of consoles. Thrillville Off the Rails Wii. User score 3.3. 44 ratings. Well, all the reviews are positive, just it has a lot of low ratings. It's interesting. But yeah, maybe I'll play that sometime as a throwback, but all the games like Thrillville Off the Rails and like actual Roller Coaster Tycoon games and Super Mario Maker, like I can never enjoy making things. Like I just like, I get how it's cool, especially in Mario Maker, like somebody will play my level like that. I'm flipping the script and becoming a person who's making a level for someone to play instead of just playing levels over and over. Like it's really cool concept. I love it. Like I'm really glad Nintendo had that idea. Just imagine how many people have made courses and like gotten positive feedback and felt awesome about it. It's really cool. So like don't get me wrong that like I am a fan of it, but like I just like myself, I can't like enjoy making them. I don't know, it just like it doesn't click for me for some reason. And I always thought like it's kind of weird. I don't know, it kind of, because I've tried it, I've been like, yeah, I should like this more, but it's just one of the things I learned on my gaming journey. Like that game from a making standpoint, and there's been some other games and stuff where I'm like, yeah, I should like this on paper, like I want to enjoy this game, but you can't really force something like that. It's kind of just either you will like it or you don't. Here we go. Why can't I go in reverse? Oh, the car is like broken. Oh, we're still in the engine off area. That is a gimmick that I think is actually pretty cool. Again, I mean, the game is pretty gimmicky because of this and the anti-gravity and all whatever other shit they've got, but this is a cool gimmick though, in my humble opinion. Alright, well, let's do 30 and then we'll call it a video. I'll make these kind of short, and plus I kind of want to, I don't even know if I'm going to keep streaming this more or stream something else, but I'll be back on the stream very shortly with something. It's kind of a weird streaming strategy, to do a bunch of mini streams back to back instead of streaming for a long time. I'm excited to boot up the new Trackmania and see if it works on this computer. and 2, see how many tracks are on that thing. Well, that totally sucked, but hey, I got gold anyway, so. Alright, so we leave off on the 30. It should be easy to remember. 31. Okay, well, I brought this series back from the dead. I'm going to delete the old videos, so this will actually be the start of this series. And if anybody happened to watch any of this on Twitch, thank you for watching. I'll be back shortly, probably to play something else, but we'll see. Alright, peace out, y'all.